Hey Digsy AI fans, it's Andrew Bermudez with Digsy AI. Like I just mentioned, I am the co-founder and CEO of the sales productivity platform that helps you sell more and work less. So we're going to talk about how to help you sell more and work less right now with awesome tactics. So if you're in sales, marketers know this all the time, but the most powerful medium that converts is actually email, and I'm going to show you how you can use it in sales. So I'm going to show you the most important thing is, hey, you're telling me how to do emails, but how do I get them? That's the problem. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So I'm going to teach you how to collect emails and crush it in sales. So one thing, I'll link the video below, is that in the video previous to this, we talked about email actually rendering double the ROI of cold calling, networking, and trade shows. Keep in mind, trade shows are expensive, and an email just barely costs anything. It's actually just data being computed. So the other thing about emails is that it's scalable. Now, as you start making it more relevant and personalized, you may hit some hurdles, but there are some prospects that are going to need special time and attention that you really want to nail down. You should definitely personalize those. And also it shows that relevant and personalized emails will perform 18 times better. But not only is it the best converting media, but it's scalable and it yields double the ROI of anything else. So I'm not saying do away with cold calls. Like I mentioned in the previous video, we should still do cold calls and kind of combine different activities in a cadence, meaning maybe I email first and I call immediately, or I call the next day, and then if I don't hear back, I email. And we'll go over sequences in the future on how to do that. But how to collect emails. One thing that you can do is actually start with the emails that you already have. So put together a newsletter. Now let's say, make sure that the newsletter isn't about your product and service, unless it's something that people are fans of. Like for example, if I was, or let's say it makes sense for let's say an artist, like let's say Taylor Swift, she can send a newsletter, but people are fans of that kind of stuff. So yeah, they're gonna wanna hear about it, especially since it's entertainment, it gets away from work. But a lot of people in the work environment want to know, hey, how do I save money? How do I increase my profits? How do I save time? How do I reduce operating expenses? How do I do all of that? How do I make more? How do I develop more myself? So if you're in an industry, your newsletter should actually be catered. So let's say, for example, I'm a financial advisor and my clients are CEOs and executives. So what I would probably do is put together a newsletter, and I would just curate content as I'm reading on my iPad or if I'm reading on my computer. Throughout the week, I might find an article that is something about a CEO, like how to fundraise effectively, or how to manage your board effectively, or just a great TED Talk. I might pick that one. Now, for somebody who's a sales VP, I might pick something like, hey, how to get your team to comply with CRM and use analytics to double their appointment or their close rate. Things like that. So depending on your audience, you can actually just collect these and just summarize them on a weekly newsletter, or do it every other week, or do it once a month. Often it's better as long as you're not annoying people, because it allows you to stay top of mind, which is what you want to do. But you can put together just a quick little newsletter and send it to your existing customers. They'd love to hear from you. And in that, just go ahead and after you send that newsletter, send them another email and don't send it with a template or a graphic or anything like that. Make it, so that you send it, it looks like you've sent it from your Outlook or your Gmail, and say, hey Bob, just sent you the whoever's first name it is. I just sent you a newsletter, would love to get your thoughts. And by the way, I'm trying to grow my audience. Would you please forward this to anybody who you think could benefit of this content, would love to have more people. Another thing too that you can do is when you attend trade shows and things like that, maybe do a giveaway, get people to put business cards in there and let them know that you're going to be putting them in their newsletter. And then, if you're giving away an iPad, you'll give away the iPad in exchange for that. What you can do is you can also give away content. Let's say, for example, something that's a hot topic, or something like, let's say you're marketing to accountants, right? So you may want to give away content on how accountants can grow their business and do an ebook, which you can outsource very cheaply and very easily, or you can have somebody in your office in an admin type role, maybe put it together for you. But you can make these nice little things that you said, hey, put it on your blog or put it on your website, drive traffic to it, and then, in exchange for the email, you can collect that thing. So there's many ways to collect the email. So there's contests, there's blog content, you can put additional upgraded content like videos, exclusive videos, different things. Like for example, one thing that you guys see with us is, when a lot of the times when we have a template or something that will help you guys, or a spreadsheet that you can download, we put it behind an email because we want to know who our audience is and we want to connect with them. We want to let them know, hey, here's more content you may like, etc. But now we're able to nurture that lead or that prospect or that contact. And data shows that actual nurture leads are not only more likely to buy, but they, in some instances, they also buy more than the initial purchaser who just comes to your website or just inquires on your product or service. The main thing is, and it ties into nurturing, is as time goes and you're keeping in touch and they're seeing that you're sending them content and things that are relevant to them that's actually helping them, you're creating trust. And that trust, what it enables is to have a direct access to a sale. So for example, if I'm a financial advisor and I'm sending these newsletters with tips for CEOs or great content that they would like, either whether it's written for me or I'm collecting it and curating it so that they can read it and digest it, you know, I'm actually boosting my social capital. So when it does come time when I feel comfortable that, you know, we have so much trust where I can send them an email or directly, or I can, or I love them a phone call and I say, hey, you know, let's pretend the guy's name's James. Hey James, by the way, love the fact that you're liking the content. You know, your email open rate will tell you, the click rate will tell you as well, and engage with those people. You know, would love to sit down with you and get to know you better. And then that way, you don't make it about pushing and selling, but you can sit down, learn about maybe the issues they're having with in their finances. Maybe they've got a chunk of money that they are not doing anything about. So, and you can apply that to financial advising, to anything really, but it's just a great thing. So email is fantastic. Once you have the email, you can do a lot of things and you can get a lot more creative, which we won't get into. You can even, you know, with an email, you can do magical things like even serve ads on Facebook if you want, but this is a little bit less invasive. So really, if you have a medium that performs twice as better as the alternative, don't toss away the alternative. You know it's scalable. As you move up and the target's higher and higher, you know you have to personalize it. It is a great converting medium, and there's ways to do this, and it's always working for you. Once you punch out a little piece of content or you create an ebook, you can use that in multiple facets to collect them, keep in touch with your prospects, nurture them, and try to convert them into a sale. Until next time, Andrew Brody-Viewdis with Digsy AI. Make sure to subscribe. We publish content every week, so we do between 2 to 3 pieces. Also, make sure to subscribe to our newsletter. We curate articles and we publish our own articles and sales tactics, hacks, things that a lot of the audience has confirmed that's already helping their sales. So make sure to do that. Throw a thumbs up, and there's a newsletter thing at the bottom like I mentioned. And until next time, please leave a comment below. I would love to hear from you. Thank you so much.